Hello everybody and welcome back to the United Ramble. Before we get into this video, I just wanted to let you know that I have actually rebranded the page. You probably noticed from the YouTube icon in the banner, and also my Twitter page if you follow me over there. Please do let me know if you like it. I've been doing a few tutorials on basically how to make the videos better as well as the home pages, so please let me know what you think of that. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not Paul Pogba should actually leave Manchester United. This isn't going to be a general chit-chat video based on his performances. I'm instead going to be talking about what his agent Mino Raiola has released to the press earlier in this week, which to be honest was a bit off from him. Because it was a massive week. We had the Leipzig game, which we've already lost. We have a Manchester derby at the weekend, which may or may not go well for us. So I'm going to start by first of all reading the quote from Mino Raiola. Yeah, so I'm reading this quote from GiveMeSport.com. Raiola basically said, Paul was unhappy with Man United as he is no longer able to express himself in the way that he would like, and he is expected to. Paul needs a new team, a change of air. He is under contract for the next 18 months and it will expire in the summer of 2022. However, I think that the best solution for both Pogba and Man United is that he goes in the next transfer window. If not, the Old Trafford club know that they risk losing him on a free transfer, as it is not Paul's intention to extend his contract. This quote pretty much sums up what various people in the media and football say about Mino Raiola, and that is that he's a total scumbag. I don't know why Raiola would come out and say those quotes ahead of such a big week for Man United. It wouldn't be a surprise if it's affected the performance to some extent against Leipzig. I'm not saying that that was the sole reason. They can't really blame anyone for that, but I wouldn't be surprised, if it affected a few heads, and particularly, the way people looked at Pogba before the game. It's fair enough if Pogba wants to leave. I get it. He was obviously lied to when he joined. I bet he was told that they'd sign all these great players, be winning trophies under Mourinho, etc. And none of it's happened. I can understand why he would be, you know, upset about that and would want to leave. He's 27 now, I think. So his career is getting on. He's not a young prospect anymore. He always won in the past 5 years as a League Cup and the Europa League. I'm sure he had dreams of winning the Champions League of Man United, probably a Premier League as well. And none of it's happened due to the fact Man United just haven't backed their managers in the transfer market. Obviously, Ferguson back in the day sold Pogba, um, which some see as a mistake, others would beg to differ. But one of the reasons, and probably the central reason for Ferguson doing so, is because of Pogba's agent, Mino Raiola. And I think he's just very difficult to deal with. Clubs don't like it. I think a lot of players do like him because obviously he will bend over backwards for his players to get the best deals for them, the best moves for them. But to an extent, obviously, he is obviously being paid by the player to provide a service. And the bigger the move that he gets, then obviously he's going to get a bigger cut of like the transfer fee or whatever the deal is when the player goes through. So he's obviously got money on his mind a lot of the time. So to what I'm trying to say is I understand that he is trying to, his client is unhappy, Pogba is unhappy, and he wants to get him a move. But there's a way of doing it. Speak to the club privately. Don't come out midweek, you know, before a crucial Champions League game and the Manchester derby at the weekend and say that he wants to leave. It's just there's a way of doing it. There's a way of conducting yourself in this industry. He's already got a bad reputation. He's just tarnished it even more. But to be honest, I don't think he cares, and this is why people don't like him. He's just so like I can't think of the word now, but just so self-centered and so selfish. He doesn't care how he gets the result. Be it at the expense of other people. I don't think he really cares as long as he gets his pay check at the end of the day. Yeah, yeah, it's just wrong. And should Pogba leave, sort of back to the title of this video, and I think yes, I don't think he's worth the hassle. I mentioned it in my video yesterday that I just think, he's not been that good for us. He's been good in spells. He's won the odd, well, not won the odd big game in his own. I don't remember him doing that once. There's been a few games where he's been brilliant, but he's always been, you know, average at best. He's not world class. He's probably the most overrated player at the moment. He's not proved it in the past 5 years. If he was that good, right, he would have been able to at least, win matches on his own, which I've yet to see him do. You see Ronaldo winning the Euros in a very average Portugal team back in the day, so Maradona won the World Cup with a bang average Argentina team. This Man United team, on the whole, has been very average, and he's just not been able to drag it. You don't see him pushing players to be the best that they can. That's what Bruno Fernandes is doing. And to be honest, like I think we're a worse team with him in it, um, because somebody who wants to play for the club, such as Donny van de Beek, is often sacrificed, who I think started fairly well. It'll take him a bit of time to settle in, sorry. So, why not sell Pogba this January, get some money, and then hopefully the board, in theory, would spend that to strengthen the squad. And there certainly would be an argument, that would give Solskjaer a lot to say, look, we've lost our best player, and we need to strengthen now because you've sold him, which would be for the benefit of a club and Pogba. He'd probably go on and play well somewhere else, like at Juventus. He'll probably win a Serie A title. If he goes to Real Madrid, maybe he'll help, them get back to their best. But it won't be him on his own. It never is, and I don't think he's capable of doing it, to be honest. But yeah, Raiola, I think we should just get the likes of him out of the club. It'll be a start to really revamping the way people look at us as a club. If we were to get rid of a player like Pogba, who has, a terrible agent, um, you know, that's something else as well. He's come out and said all this stuff. He won't be allowed to say these things without consulting Pogba first. I'm pretty sure that'd be unethical for him to do so, particularly if he's expressing an opinion that's not true about Pogba. So Pogba has obviously told him. So just let them get on with it. Let him leave in January to wherever he wants to go for a fair price. I would say something like 60 million. I don't think he's any worth more than that. I don't think anyone will pay more than that. If we ask for more, they'll probably just wait till his contract runs out and then we lose him for free. But yeah, to sum up, I think he should leave, and both Pogba and his agent are scumbags. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. Again, as I say, please let me know what you think of a rebranding of the channel, and please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.